Hi everyone and welcome to the Westside region again. In today's episode we're gonna make some more spooky Pokemon, so stick until the end to learn about some cool myths and legends from Mexico. In this video we're gonna talk about some version exclusive Pokemon with two iconic legends from Mexico, El Chupacabras and El Charro Negro. El Chupacabras is not exclusively a legend from Mexico, it started in Puerto Rico and extended across Latin America all the way until the south of the US. This is a relatively recent legend, it started around 1995. There are plenty of versions of different sightings of the creature. People started finding dead animals in the farms, but the bodies showed two fangs on the neck and no blood was left in them. Soon, people claimed to see a creepy and alien-looking creature at night. As I said before, there are different descriptions depending on where it happened. Some said it was a werewolf-looking creature, some went for an alien description with spikes in the back, and some even claimed it had wings. Rumor of this creature went viral immediately, and even some weird animalistic corpses were found, and people claimed that it was the Chupacabras. Scientists took DNA tests and found out those bodies were just dogs or coyotes that had contracted a deforming illness. That's why they looked like that. For everyone's relief, it turned out those marks in the animals were made by coyotes because that's how they hunt, and the corpses looked all drained because when a coyote bites their necks, the blood will go to the lower parts of the body and coagulate there. But what if I told you there was another creature from mythical legends that also used to scare people on farms and stole their food? In Mayan culture, there was a little creature called Bokor Atoch. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but its name means the opossum spirit. Even though it took the shape of a fox to go at barns and houses at night, just to scare people, scratching the roofs, walls, and making sounds from the underground. This stole the maize from the farms and make a mess, hence their nickname, El Revuelve Cosas, which could translate to the stirrer. For this first stage I wanted to look very mischievous and like a little trickster. I gave the spike elements from the Chupacabras and somewhat of an opossum face to match with the Bokolo Toch. The final result is called Bosok, and it is a dark type Pokemon. This Pokemon hunts and steals farms. They sharpen their claws everywhere in their habitat and they feed from energy, as they drain it from other Pokemon. This line's ability is going to be Defiant and as a hidden one, Oblivious. Now for the evolution I wanted to give the more animalistic approach to the Chupacabras while keeping the aspects like the sharp claws and spikes on its back. I went for a more fox look here, again to reference the Bokolo Touch once more. Creepuch comes from cryptid and ooch, the Mayan word for fox, but it also sounds like pooch. It's a dark type. They sneak into farms at night to steal food or drain the energy of the Pokemon there. They are rarely seen and hiding inside the shadows. These line shinies are meant to look more like a fox color scheme. Okay, there is yet another creature that steals animals from farms, and that I want to include in here. I'm talking about La Gárgola de Tijuana, Tijuana's gargoyle, a creature that a lot of people claim seeing at late night hours. It is a very big humanoid figure with large wings and red eyes that glow in the dark of the night. It just flies away when people encounter it, but there's been so many people who claim seeing it in Tijuana that it's uncanny. So I wanted this one to have wings and stuff without looking too over-designed or incoherent with the previous evolutions from this line. I changed the color scheme to make it look more like a gargoyle, hence producing Fangoyle, from Fang and Gargoyle. It's a dark and fang type. Fangoyle is almost never seen, as they only come out at late night hours and move within the shadows. They take Pokemon and fly high to scare them and feed from their fear. Wow, it's crazy to think I've already made 100 Pokemon. Now for the next set of Pokemon, I want to make a line based off a very famous legend here in Mexico, the legend of El Charro Negro. He used to be a very poor man that really liked dressing nice and elegantly. He even starved some days to save money for his clothes. When his parents passed away, he got really tired of his economic situation. He decided to, well, make a deal with the devil so that he could get rich. He somehow managed to summon him, and the devil offered him a huge amount of riches. He only asked for something small in return: his soul. He agreed and he lived a life of luxury, but at the end of the day, when he got older, he started realizing people didn't even like him for who he was, but for what he had. One day the devil appeared again to remind him time was running out for him. El Charro didn't even remember the deal at this point, so he got really scared. He ran and hid, ordering his ranch workers to put crosses all over the area and even build a little chapel in there. He passed his last days afraid and anxious, until one day he finally decided to run away with his horse and a few bags of money he had left. But the devil found him and said,
"I was gonna take you once you died, but since you've been such a crybaby about it, I'll take you now."
The horse tried to attack the devil, but it didn't work at all. The devil saw this and replied saying,
"I see your seed is loyal, so it will go with you in the afterlife. By the way, I'm gonna need your help once in a while to collect other people's souls that have died with me. In return, if you manage to make someone grab that bag of gold from you, they will take your place."
And ever since, he's been wandering around like this. There are of course a lot of other versions of the legend. Some say El Charro Negro is the devil himself and wanders at night searching for greedy people to come their way and take their souls in exchange of richness. I don't know about you, but this legend reminds me a lot of Ghost Rider personally. Also, I wanted to add another quick fact. When Spanish people came to colonize, Mesoamerican people were terrified because they thought the horses they were in and them were the same creatures, so they saw them as terrifying hybrid monsters. And I wanted to add this misconception in the line. Maybe this Pokemon plays with shadows to make scary figures like that. For the first stage, I wanted to make a regular horde with some bone elements. I wanted it to look malicious and evil. Horsing comes from horse and Osane, because of the whole bone thing, a dark type. Horsing likes making scary shadows to frighten people with creepy silhouettes to appear more menacing. These line's abilities will be Intimidate or Prankster, and as a hidden one, Perish Body. Now for the evolved form, I decided to add a ragdoll to simulate El Charro. Let's be honest, going for a humanoid route in this case would be really weird and uncanny. I gave it very ghostly elements. Stato's name comes from Stallion and Shadow, a dark type. They have a ragdoll in their back to treat people to come closer, just to scare them. Stato leaves gold or tempting objects on the road to jump from the shadows and feed from their victim's fear. Bosuck and its evolutions will belong to Pokemon Conquer, and Horsing's line to Pokemon Discovery. But yeah, that's it for this video and for this spooky season. In the next episode we're gonna make more Pokemon, but now based off of El Día de Muertos. So subscribe and ring the bell to stay tuned. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and learned something new. You can leave suggestions in the comments for the Pokemon you wanna see next. As always, the designs in this video will be posted in my Instagram account, there is a link in the description for that. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you all in the next video. Happy Halloween!